Hi guys, JT here. Today I'm bringing you some information on the Humble Bundle Sci-Fi Shooters 2.0 bundle of February 2026. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and support the channel in the process. Before I begin, I want to thank you the viewers for watching my silly videos. I hope they're helpful. Most importantly, knowing that you're watching it means the world. But first, a word from our sponsor, JT After Dark. You've read the threads, you've seen the warnings, but you haven't heard them like this. I'm JT. I take the internet's most terrifying stories and give them a voice. From Reddit's deepest archives to the legends that haunt the web, I bring the horror to life. Join me on JT After Dark. Subscribe now and let's see what's hiding in the shadows. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have System Shock 2 25th Anniversary Remaster. The definitive way for you to experience one of PC gaming's most influential immersive sims. Night Dive Studios bundles decades of community fixes, visual upgrades, and UI cleanups into a version that finally lets you dive in without juggling mod packs or patch notes. The crisp, newly recreated cutscenes alone make this remaster feel transformative, and seeing the Von Braun brought to life at modern clarity hits surprisingly hard in motion. You still get the quirky old-school RPG jank, soft locks, awkward PSI builds, and questionable balance, but that's part of System Shock 2's strange magic. Night Dive wisely preserves the tension, labyrinthine environments, and eerie storytelling that made the original unforgettable. Exploring the ship still feels like unraveling a living puzzle, and the remaster's performance boosts make it smoother than ever, especially on the Steam Deck. While technically 4-player co-op works, you'll quickly find that it dilutes the oppressive atmosphere that defines the experience. It is fun as a novelty, but System Shock 2 still thrives best when you're alone, headphones on, listening to a half-whispered audio log in a dark corridor. Night Dive also packs in concept art, vintage trailers, and accessible mod support, giving you a preservation-friendly package that respects both new players and purists. With stronger visuals, modern conveniences, and its classic identity left intact, this remaster becomes the ideal way for you to descend into Shodan's nightmare. System Shock 2 has never been easier or more satisfying to play. At number 2 we have Starship Troopers Extermination, a 16-player co-op FPS that puts you in the front lines of an all-out battle against the bug menace. As an elite deep space vanguard trooper, you're tasked with retaking planets from the arachnid threat through a pulse-pounding combination of base building, resource management, and high-intensity combat. The core experience revolves around teamwork. You can choose from 6 distinct classes: Ranger, Sniper, Demolisher, Guardian, Engineer, and Medic, to support your 16-person squad. While exploring hostile surfaces, you must complete side objectives, build refineries, and construct defensive fortifications like walls and ammo stations. The scale is truly impressive. You'll face hundreds of bugs on screen simultaneously, ranging from drones and warriors to the massive plasma grenadiers. While the single-player campaign serves primarily as a tutorial, the multiplayer is where you'll find the most value. Despite some reports of clunky movement and occasional technical hitches, the gunplay feels impactful and the sound design captures the film's atmosphere perfectly. Progression allows you to unlock new weapons and perks, though some players find the grind a bit slow. Performance can be demanding during massive swarms, so you may need to adjust your settings for the best experience. This game is a love letter to the franchise. If you enjoy horde shooters and the satisfaction of a desperate last-second run to an extraction dropship while being chased by a sea of legs and mandibles, this is a must-play. At number 3 we have Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster, a modernized version of the 1995 LucasArts FPS classic, lovingly reimagined by Night Dive Studios. As Kal Katarn, a rebel mercenary, you'll infiltrate secret Imperial installations, battle stormtroopers, and uncover the plans for the Empire's Dark Trooper project. The remaster brings the vintage game to life, with crisp high-resolution textures, enhanced lighting, and support up to 4K at 120 FPS. Night Dive Studios excels at preserving the original game's charm while introducing technical improvements. You'll appreciate the option to switch between updated and original visuals on the fly, a feature that honors the game's legacy. Cinematics have also been remastered, further immersing you in its 90s Star Wars aesthetic. Widescreen and ultra-widescreen compatibility ensure a seamless experience on modern systems, with their proprietary KEX engine delivering smooth performance. The gameplay, however, remains firmly rooted in the mid-90s FPS style. You'll explore complex multi-layered levels, backtrack frequently, and hunt down color-coded keycards to progress. While nostalgic fans will love this throwback, the lack of modern conveniences like waypoints could frustrate new players. The game's straightforward run-and-gun loop, occasional platforming, and simple environmental puzzles are undeniably fun, but may feel dated compared to today's standards. This remaster strikes a balance between preserving history and enhancing accessibility. If you're a fan of classic FPS games or Star Wars lore, Dark Forces Remaster is an essential experience. For others, it's a polished but nostalgic journey that might not fully hold your attention. And number 4 we have Doom Eternal. An FPS game that will have you shoot demons in the head and literally slice their skulls in front of your eyes in fast-paced action. Earth has been invaded by Hell's armies. Demons and monsters have destroyed much of Earth's cities and skyscrapers. You play as the Doom Slayer, and you need to fight and smash your way through demons across dimensions to stop the destruction of humanity. Compared to the 2016 game, Eternal is much bigger, faster, with plenty more story and lore. Even though Doom is not really known for its story, this entry brings the narrative to a whole new level. Gameplay-wise, Eternal is much faster and smoother. There's a lot of satisfaction in shooting your enemies with your arsenal weapons and watch as their bodies fall apart in front of you with every shot, before you go in for a glory kill and slice their heads off. There's more strategic thinking this time around, instead of just mindlessly shooting and killing things. Some enemies will now have weak points that you need to destroy to make your life easier, like aiming for a turret on an enemy's head, or blowing up a Mancubus's arm cannon before murdering them. Your arsenal has also been expanded with shoulder-mounted weapons like a flamethrower or a modifiable grenade launcher. Platforming is more of a focus this time around, with increased movement abilities like a shotgun that has a grappling hook on it, double jumping, directional dash, and climbing up tall structures. Exploration is highly rewarding, as you'll most likely find precious items that you can use to buy mods for your weapons, suit, and passive abilities, or even find various collectibles. Eternal ramps up the RPG elements of the Doom franchise by allowing for such explorations and upgrades. This game also features a central hub known as Fortress of Doom that is a bit like a man cave, where you can look at collectibles you found, practicing murdering demons, or jumping into your next mission. Multiplayer is also really fun this time around, with a battle mode where 2 players play unique demons going up against another player, playing as a juiced up Doom guy. Doom Eternal is very fun and challenging, as you jump and zip around the level, finding various secrets, and crushing demon skulls in high-speed action. And number 5 we have Prey, a shooter game that pays homage to its predecessors while introducing fresh elements. Despite its reliance on familiar concepts, the game delivers a fantastic iteration of established ideas. While it would have been preferable to see Prey take more risks, it remains an excellent shooter that captures the essence of the genre. In Prey, you assume the role of Morgan Yu, an employee at TranStar Corporation, stationed on the orbital space station Talos 1. The game takes place in an alternate history, where humanity encounters the Typhon, a semi-intelligent alien species. As the Typhon escape and wreak havoc, you must uncover the truth behind the station's downfall. Prey offers engaging gameplay mechanics, allowing you to unlock powerful abilities by learning about the Typhon. These abilities come at the cost of your humanity, forcing you to make morally challenging choices throughout the game. The combat system encourages creativity, enabling you to utilize the environment and unconventional weapons to overcome challenges. Visually, Prey impresses with its captivating art deco and futuristic design. While Prey doesn't break new ground, it excels in execution, providing a cohesive and enjoyable gameplay experience. It successfully combines established elements with fresh ideas, making it a standout title in the shooter genre. Despite minor issues such as frame rate drops and quest tracking problems, Prey's engaging gameplay, stunning visuals, and outstanding audio make it a must-play game and worthy of the awards it has received. The Digital Deluxe Edition also includes the Mooncrash DLC, which is a must-play with a good blend of Prey's story elements and replayable puzzles, offering a fresh and innovative experience, making the Digital Deluxe Edition the best way to experience Prey. And number 6 we have Battle Shapers, a sci-fi FPS roguelite. After a year in early access, it's now fully released and drops you straight into the corrupted city of New Elysium. You play as Ada, the last uncorrupted Shaper, tasked with fighting through 4 towers packed with bots and brutal overlords to reclaim the city. The story offers interesting lore, but is easy to miss mid-combat since there's no log to reread conversations. Voice acting could have helped, though the explosive rock soundtrack more than makes up for the quiet moments, keeping you energized as you blast through enemies. Combat is where the game shines. You get 2 guns, a core ability, and a dash, and every weapon, from shotguns to launchers, feels powerful. The takedown system keeps fights intense, rewarding you with shields if you melee glowing enemies, letting you chain chaos together. Bosses also drop unique cores, granting abilities like wall jumps or shields, making each run feel more personalized. Between runs, you spend Terrenium on permanent upgrades, unlocking weapons, abilities, and quality of life perks. Exploration stays rewarding thanks to hidden ciphers and secrets, though the limited pool of rooms makes levels repetitive after a few hours. Unfortunately, the game is not without flaws. Runs take up to 2 hours, with no reliable mid-run save system. Performance dips, texture pop-ins, and occasional glitches also break immersion. Still, Battle Shapers delivers fast, chaotic, and deeply satisfying combat. If you want a roguelike that blends explosions, mobility, and strategy, this is worth saving the city for. At number 7 we have Black Mesa Definitive Edition, a fan-made remake of Half-Life that transforms the iconic 1998 shooter into a fresh, modern experience. Built with Valve's blessing, it uses the advanced systems of Half-Life 2 to recreate the Black Mesa incident with stunning visuals, expanded levels, and dynamic combat. You step into Gordon Freeman's hazmat suit once more, navigating a crumbling research facility, teaming with headcrabs, HECU Marines, and interdimensional horrors. Faithful to the original, Black Mesa retains the story's structure, riding the tram, facing the Resonance Cascade, and battling through iconic moments like the tentacles in the blast pit. Yet, the upgrades breathe new life into these encounters. Redesigned levels and added environmental storytelling keep even seasoned players on their toes, while the enhanced physics and weapon handling make combat feel more chaotic and rewarding. The highlight of Black Mesa is its reimagined Zen. Once a disappointing finale, Zen now dazzles with vibrant alien vistas, imaginative world building, and thrilling platforming. The Gonarch and Nihilant battles have been revamped, offering intense, visually spectacular experiences that elevate the game's climax. Some purists may miss the original's authenticity and occasional meandering level design that may test your patience. However, Black Mesa stands as a labor of love that respects the original while improving its shortcomings. Whether you're a longtime fan or a newcomer, Black Mesa is a remarkable way to relive or rediscover the Black Mesa incident, ending Freeman's first adventure on a high note. And that's all for this bundle. If you're a fan of clicking heads in space, this bundle is an absolute dub. For $20, you're snagging heavy hitters like Doom Eternal and Prey Digital Deluxe, which are straight up 10 out of 10 experiences. Toss in the System Shock 2 Remaster and Starship Troopers for that co-op bug-squashing itch. And it's a massive steal. Even if you've got a couple of these already, the value is cracked for the remasters alone. Stop sleeping on it and just send it. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.